Hey everyone, happy Monday and welcome back. The beer this week is called Rocket Popsicle Hard Seltzer by Untitled Art Brewing of Wenatchee, Wisconsin, or Wenatchee. I don't know how it's pronounced. We've done this beers from this brewery like 3 times, and I'm pretty sure I pronounce it wrong every single time.
You've done it 3 times?
This brewery specifically.
Okay.
The town specifically, Wenatchee, it doesn't matter. This is a great beer. The folks at Untitled Art have done it again. This nostalgic hard seltzer will help you remember the good old days of childhood with this unique flavor. It has an ABV of 5%, and the Cummcast gives this beer a whopping 5 out of 5 stars, 6 out of 5 for Cheyenne's rating. As always, please drink responsibly and go and use my promo code T20CODY, CU. That's T20CODY, CU for 20% off all Redcon 1 merch, supplements, everything you need for your fitness goals and merch. Just go use my promo code, take an extra 20% off. Now let's get into the episode.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Cummcast. As always, I am your fucking gracious host. Come in, take your shoes off, sit down, get a beer, but it's not non-alcoholic beer because we're Christians.
Scary skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons.
You're bringing that shit back?
We're recording on Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody.
That's last year's thing.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy hungover Halloween.
Happy hungover Halloween. We hope you all had a great Halloween. We hope you all are still safe. We hope all of our listeners are still alive. Nothing bad happened to you on this spooky season, the spooky weekend. We are recording on Sunday, Halloween, All Hallows Eve.
It's the afternoon.
A lot of shit's going down tonight. Nobody knows.
No, everything went down last night. Everybody else has to work tomorrow.
Yeah, technically, a lot of more shit would go down if it happened. A lot more shit would go down if it wasn't a Sunday because, the cult's got to work to provide money for the cult leaders. So it's one of those things. So we're here though.
For show. 2/3
of the podcast feels like garbage. But we're still here to record an episode for you guys because we have a commitment. It's in the contract. We kind of signed it. So yep. We sold our souls last night to make this podcast great, and yep, welcome back all of you listeners.
We're here.
Yep.
And I don't drink because I'm a good Christian boy.
You drink more than both of us combined.
That's not true.
That is true.
Just because I drink alone and you don't know how much I drink doesn't mean
I know. I've seen how much you drank. The last time we went on a trip together, you drank all of your beer that we bought to share, and then you drank all of the beer that we got that day.
When? What trip?
The last time we went on a trip, this past summer, when we went to Madison, I believe. You drank, you would have drank everybody under the table.
When was this?
It was this past summer.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
You're just talking about the time I went by myself because you guys fucking were comatose after eating like 6 people worth of Chinese food.
Yeah.
And
I was also pretty trashed. I was pretty trashed.
Yes, I was driving, so I was responsible. You had got to have fun, and I was the adult. And then it was my turn when you guys passed the fuck out.
All I know is if you go to a brewery with Ryan and we already brought our own,
you're gonna have fun.
We bought our own beer. We bought our own beer just because it's cheaper instead of like buying all of it from a brewery because breweries are kind of expensive if you add up the numbers. You know what I mean? So we actually got beer to go from New Madison Brewing Co. when we were there on our like little weekend getaway vacation and. The Susie fart?
Yeah.
Okay, so dog farts and hungover.
This whole room smells like shit.
This is a dog fart hungover podcast.
It smells like cat shit 24/7.
Welcome to the Cummcast. This is your first episode. This is kind of
fucked. My God, I fucking smell it.
100%. 100%. This episode's kind of fucked already. It smells like dog farts and you're hungover and your voice is cracking like you're a 13-year-old kid going through puberty.
Yeah.
Yeah. But But yeah, if you go and get to-go beer, and then when you get back, you have like a 12-pack of, I think we were drinking Truly, and you have half of that, and then when we wake up the next day, all of your to-go beer in the growlers are empty in the sink, and you've rinsed them out. So you drank like, that's a lot. That's a lot of alcohol.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Over the course of a night.
You get 4 beers out of a growler. That's 64 ounces.
That's 64 ounces of beer.
So?
So?
Water, beer, so what? Same thing. It's liquid. It's wet, ain't it?
I mean, that's kind of the reason why I like craft beer, too, though. I mean, well, one, it's not like drinking a Bud Light or something standard. You drink 4 Bud Lights, dude, you, like, maybe catch a buzz. If that, you just feel bloated and gross. If you're drinking, like, good quality craft beer that doesn't taste like piss water and it's not, you know...
I mean, some does.
Some craft beer does taste terrible to me, but... You drink 4 of those, you're kind of fucked. You're kind of fucked up. You drink 4 craft beers. The alcohol content's higher. It's just everything just kind of makes you a little bit more drunk. To be honest, so you drinking a growler is more than just drinking like 4 standard beers. So that was my point.
Oh, so I'm a bad person because
we took a journey in my brain today, and my brain's all fucking weird. So. We took a journey. And then we looped back around and came full circle, and that's the moral of the story.
I walked around my brain. And
the moral of the story is, the moral of the story is 3 things. Craft beer is stronger than regular beer. 2, Ryan drinks a lot, and 3.
That's not true.
And 3, we went on a trip to Madison, and Ryan drank alone. So. And we were comatose after Chinese food.
Excuse me. I was trying to have fun. The 2 grizzly bears in the other room decided to take naps. And I'm just like, I'm by myself. So I got drunk.
Honestly, I feel like sometimes when we drink, when we as people drink, is eating a lot of food like the worst thing you could do? Because you feel like shit afterwards, maybe?
Also, I feel like I'm more of a sun bear and not a grizzly bear.
A sun bear?
A sun bear.
The fuck is that?
It's a real bear. They're cute.
Yeah, sun bears are real bears, but, you know, they're also yellow.
No, just the spot on their back. The rest of them's black.
Are you a sun bear because you get a sunburn if you go out into the sun?
Fucking probably.
Yeah, but...
Brother.
This is going to be a weird one.
Look
That's
how
a sun.
cute.
No, I guess they are black. They're not.
Yeah, they are black.
They're not yellow. They have a yellow chest.
Their faces are wrinkled as fuck.
It looks like a mastiff.
It looks like a fucking...
What the fuck?
It looks like a golden retriever and like the face of a golden... inside a grizzly bear.
Yeah, I'm a sun bear.
They're kind of cool. They're a little weird.
I mean, that one's pretty fucked.
That thing's got a big ass neck. You see the size of that motherfucker's neck?
Cobra.
That thing curls. That thing curls logs, dude.
Jesus.
With its neck.
Look how cute.
That's Cheyenne.
Yeah. Especially today.
Yeah, 3 a.m. Where we at?
Oh no.
Close the blinds.
That's Ryan. That's Ryan after he drinks all his brewery to-go beers.
Oh.
Chilling on a log. Cool as fuck.
On a log, bro. There's Cheyenne again.
Yeah. Little beady little
His eyes are weird.
That's Cheyenne again.
I think they're cute. They're kind of like dinguses.
What's up with the tongue, dude?
That's
super weird.
I don't know. I feel like all bears have tongues. Oh, I saw a video of it was like...
I hope all bears have tongues.
Well, I mean, like long tongues anyway. I saw a video of the Oregon Zoo. They gave pumpkins to all the animals and shit. Oh. And like some of them are cute because they have like a little beaver and he's just chilling in the water and like they're all fucking eating them.
Turns out pumpkins highly toxic to zoo animals.
No, they're not.
No, they all died. They all died, and then we had to replace them with
robots.
Yeah, robot animals.
Robot beavers.
Yep. Anyway, you were saying.
But they were all just like they're all gonna eat them. Like these animals are playing. Watch these animals play with pumpkins, and like they're just gonna fucking eat them, and they're all eating them. Like they had like a beaver.
Tigers are fun to watch.
They had an otter.
What is it?
Tigers, when you give them pumpkins.
They didn't They didn't show a tiger, and then they had beavers, otters, and I was like, oh okay. Then they gave it to a fucking alligator, and it like was floating in the water, and it come up and grabbed it. And then the fucking elephant, they just have like these big fucking huge like. I don't even know what they were. They're weird looking pumpkins. Like great big ones. And that elephant just comes walking and fucking starts stomping on it and shit. Yeah.
They
had so much fun.
Probably. That's like if you want to see dolphins have fun, you just give them a blowfish and they just get fucking high off of it.
Oh yeah. What do they do? They fucking like
They chew on it.
Oh yeah, they put it in their mouth or whatever.
They chew on it
They
like
get
a
high off
like
the,
a fucking dip of fucking red man, dude. They just sit there,
yeah.
and then it turns out they think they're not a dolphin. They think they're a person. Who knows? They're just like, look, I got arms and legs.
I'm a whale.
I'm a whale. Woo! Seriously, they like kick around a blowfish, and the blowfish like sitting there. What the fuck's going on? You know what I mean?
Kick it with no feet.
Huh?
I like kick it with no feet.
They have tails.
Well, yeah, but
They flip it.
Smacking it around
Yeah, literally, they smack it around to get it agitated, and the blowfish is like,
to
what
piss him off.
You're like
Seriously.
too chill to talk to right now.
How
they kick it around? They ain't got no feet, man.
Seriously, this is what happens when you feel like the word blah, like literally, like you know,
I feel like the word.
like the color.
You took your shirt off and your body looks like blood.
I took my shirt off because I spilled coffee on me because my mouth is so relaxed.
Oh no, your melted snow cones.
Yeah, but no, my soul right now feels like the color feels like the color khaki, so it's just kind of yeah.
It feels like the color
khaki.
Manila.
Manila, like the envelope,
Like the envelopes.
Easy on the eyes.
envelope or envelope.
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 That's an O. That's on.
Say roof.
Roof.
Is it roof? Is it roof? Is it roof or roof?
Roof.
Is it roof or I say roof?
Roof.
Yeah.
It's two O's makes it ooh.
Oof.
Like Susan. Oof.
What's the color of your soul today?
I don't know. Maroon.
Why maroon?
Pea shit green.
Because I feel like if you stab me, that's what's gonna come out.
Oh God.
Maroon.
No, that's not what comes out.
I don't have a colored soul.
Isn't it weird that our blood is black? You guys ever notice
not
that?
black.
The fuck? It's not black.
I see. Maybe I'm thinking something different.
Yeah, I think you are.
I feel like our
Giant
blood.
pools of it.
I feel like our
the
blood's
reflection
black,
maybe.
but then it gets oxygenated and then it turns red.
Cody, that's
That's a myth.
It's always
That is a myth.
yes. It was the blue thing because your veins are blue, but that's not true. It's red all the time.
I got a shot one
Because-
time and my blood was black.
No, you didn't.
No.
This was really dark
It was
red.
just
You're
dark red.
crazy.
This is a fucking weird one.
Yeah.
You're fucking weird.
Welcome to Halloween, bitches.
I'm an island boy.
I'm an island boy. We were
Something
talking about that at work.
Dudes are fucking weird.
They
They
are
are.
crazy.
They're creepy.
They are creepy.
The
Yeah.
dude looks like those dryer balls we just bought. That's what they fucking look like.
No, what was it? I saw a thing, and I think it was on Facebook. It was like if gas station boner pills were a person.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan
That's-
posted that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking good.
Yeah, those two are goofy as shit.
Yeah.
But I
They're
seen
from Florida.
They're from
Imagine that.
Cuba, actually.
No, they're from Florida.
They live in Florida, but they're from Cuba.
Well,
And I seen
are
everybody's
living in
been
Florida.
talking about these two. If you don't know what we're talking about, the Island Boy people.
Just get on your TikTok.
Yeah,
or
get on your social
put
media.
on
Look up the Island
Boy.
Boys, literally. And I seen a video where Chris D'Elia was talking about it. He's like, hands down, their dad's the best optometrist in fucking Florida, and their mom's a top Florida lawyer. Like, they just got so much fucking money, and then these two
That's
are
why
just
these kids are
idiots.
pieces of shit.
Yeah. And I seen another
maybe they're
video.
good people.
I seen another video comparing these two with the Tekashi 6ix9ine.
That's what
Yeah.
the hair looks like.
Yeah,
man.
well, he's comparing the guy was comparing to Tekashi 6ix9ine, Bad Baby, and all those other fucking morons that got famous for being stupid.
Have you seen like the TikToks and stuff
And now they're
where
millionaires.
people like kind of mock it and they'll put tinfoil or something on their
Yeah.
head? I think my favorite one was the guy had a bunch of like half brown bananas and put it on his head
Yeah.
and did it. I
Yeah.
thought it was fucking
But it's
I
just
hilarious.
one
saw
of those
somebody
things.
just put a bunch of boxes.
It's
on it.
literally one of those things like the more views they get, the more money they're gonna make off of TikTok just because they get views.
Yeah.
Because TikTok pays like $2 for every 100,000 views or something, or 1,000 views or some shit. I think it's 1,000 views. TikTok pays like $2. So if you get 400,000 views, you're looking at
That's like $50.
yeah, seriously. But seriously though, you made a fucking video and it got 400,000 views. You know what I mean? How many videos get 400,000 views? A fucking shit ton.
There's.
You know what I mean? So it's one of those things like, if you have 1 million subscribers, you get a million views per video. You're looking at a couple $100.
I don't know, because they're only like 21, and I don't know how you get that many tattoos by you're 21. By the time you're 21, unless
Parents'
it's like
permission slip at 12.
I guess it's like some of them probably like all one session, but like that don't even make sense. Like,
bro, they make 6 figures. They got grills. Yeah. I got a grill too.
Well, that one,
actually, it's a smoker.
That one like plagiarized like tattoo from that one rapper. I forget his name though.
Kodiak
his name's
Black.
Like, yeah, Kodiak
Black.
And his is like Kodiak
Red.
Kodiak Red.
It used to be Red 4X. We're looking at us for fucking talking about these morons.
I specifically didn't want to talk about them. Because
I
everybody
did.
else has been talking about them. And I didn't want to talk about
we're not doing it. We're not doing them any favors. We're literally just making them more popular by talking about them. If you like pipe cleaners,
yeah,
you love these guys. They'll be the best plumbers in Florida, dude. I'm telling you.
Because I'm a chum.
Do you got a clogged drain? We got an island boy for you.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Not to mean that in like a weird way, but I mean seriously, their hair could clean out like your gutter.
That's like when you say island boy, my brain automatically goes to beach bum.
The beach bum?
The beach bum.
With Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Matthew. Best cat name ever. Matthew McConaughey.
Probably going to be the next governor of Texas.
Seriously?
Oh, he would fucking win.
I'd vote for him.
If he ever ran. You don't live in Texas.
I'd still vote for him.
But, yeah.
Would you guys vote for Dwayne Johnson if he ran for president?
What
No.
are his morals and his values?
Huh?
What are his morals?
He was just in a rap
It
song.
doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Hot as fuck.
If I'm going to fucking vote for you, I want to know because I'm not going to vote for you.
That doesn't matter.
And you have like stupid ass values. You're like,
Here's the thing.
I value nobody but
Here's the
myself.
thing. I could tell you that I could cure cancer and get voted into office.
I'm not
and that it
asking
might
you to
not
tell me
happen.
lies. I'm asking you to tell me your morals and your values.
Well, we'll get on the ground floor real quick, and then we'll move on from politics. But
Yeah.
if you're a politician, you're not telling the truth about anything,
No,
so it
that's
doesn't
why you
matter.
get voted
He was just in a
office.
rap song. I don't think he'll be president.
Who was in rap song?
Dwayne. D-Rock.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's all over TikTok. That's him in a rap song. There's a bunch of them.
is it the one is like this? No, my motherfucker named Rock. That one.
What?
It's a song. I was singing it
I don't
today.
know.
On TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On TikTok.
on TikTok.
Whatever, y'all.
Tickety talk.
Diggity-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome to Thunderdome.
Because I'm a
Welcome to
chunky
Slumber
boy.
Dome. That's what this one is.
Yeah.
We're definitely Borophyll right now.
You can't say Borophyll unless there's like a lead up to it.
Let's pretend that we're not here and let's let Ryan do a solo podcast.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey everybody, the two groaning sleeping bears who went and got drunk because they're fucking just bad people, like they really are. Both of them are. One casts spells in the dark and the other one fucking jerks off in the shower and like doesn't clean it up. So welcome back to another episode, solo podcast. Just me, your favorite fucking person in the goddamn world. Ryan, we have a merch store. I want everybody to go buy something and wear it at your mom's funeral, but she will understand because it's us. It's okay.
She probably won't care.
She probably won't care because she's
She's
dead.
dead.
She's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get your grandma one. She'll love it. She'll be like,
She
what's the
won't even
Cummcast?
know.
It'd be like Adam Sandler's mom on Hubie Halloween.
If you want to know how far,
love you.
if you want to know how far back the word "cum" has gone, that was a hard M on that one. If you want to know how far back that word has came from, you just tell it to the oldest person you know, and if they register what it is, they're not going to wear or listen to this podcast. That's how I know. That's how I know. Like people know that that's a bad word. Is it no matter?
Is that a fucking spider on the wall?
No, it's one of those weird fucking bug things.
Well, kill it!
Remember that bee last podcast, but it wasn't a bee, it was a lady.
Bee! Actually.
You may kill it on the air and just...
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to kill it on the air? Ew.
No, I just want you to leave it there. So
Well,
it
it's
fucking
left
eat us.
there. It's permanently pasted to the wall now.
Fuck that bug.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been here.
Shouldn't Shouldn't have had so many legs,
But,
you fucker.
but seriously, that's what I was talking about.
Should just had to.
Like, I wonder if
Then
there's
he got
like,
shot.
I wonder if there's an age group that goes back so far that you could just tell them that this podcast name's the Cummcast, and they would just listen to it because they don't know they're not gonna like twist the wording and make it preverted. So I wonder if there's like an age group out there. Probably not.
I feel like if you hear the word the Cummcast, then
The people that go, like, the age group where everybody named Richard just went by Dick. I feel like that age group could do it.
You mean like the age group of the people that dig in our dumpsters and they live in our apartment complex?
huh?
Like that age group?
No.
Oh.
I feel like the age group I'm thinking
They're
is much
hoarders.
older.
Huh?
That's a hoarder.
They literally live in these apartments, and we pay a lot to live in these apartments, and they literally dig through the trash of their own apartment complex.
So they're like
They resell stuff.
the whatever people.
They got a nice table and chair set one day because I was going to come back and, like, tell you. And it was in the recycle bin. And they fucking picked up. It was really nice. Whole ass
that
table and
doesn't mean
chairs.
I want it.
Well, no, but they're like thrift people.
Yeah.
I watched a Vice documentary about people like that. There's one dude who they just went and raided dumpsters and like they found some big roll of like paper that goes in some like printing machine or something. But anyway, it was like a really expensive like type of material that like, it was like I don't know what it was, but anyway.
Like Teflon or something?
I don't remember. Anyway, they threw it out because it had like a defect in it or something. They couldn't use it in the machine. So he just like grabbed it and like he sold it for like $300.
I saw
So,
one where
Jimmy-
they were dumpster diving and they found a fucking live bird somebody threw out of PetSmart.
Huh.
It was in a box.
Jimmy Buffett. Or, sorry, not Jimmy
What the
Buffett.
fuck?
Jimmy Buffett.
Sorry, not Margaritaville.
Some beach.
Not Margaritaville.
Somewhere.
No, Warren Buffett, he eats the same thing at McDonald's every day. So, it's one of those things like,
The
at him
menu is
now.
limited.
I mean, yeah, no shit, look at him now. He's one of the richest dudes in the
Fat.
world.
Remember we covered that guy who ate
He's old. Old people
a
are
Big
fat.
Mac. Where did he go? He ate a Big Mac at every single fucking McDonald's in the U.S. or whatever.
That dude's not rich, though.
No, but he was on his way to eating. He had like 2 weeks after we covered that. He ended up doing it. He ate at every single McDonald's in the country.
He needs to do one in another country. Eat burgers around the world.
I guess.
Well, they make them different in Japan. They put.
But the thing
soy
is,
sauce
like,
and
he
stuff
saved the
on
boxes. Like, he saved the... Remember that? We covered it. He saved the
Yeah.
boxes. It's like Big Mac. I
Why?
remember...
Dude, it just smells like greasy cheese.
Why did you save fucking bottle tops whenever you were in college and you proved to everybody you drank 30 beers? Proof.
Because I was a kid, and I wanted to prove that I could drink 30 beers.
That's stupid.
He wants to prove he can
Everybody,
make-
technically, I didn't collect those pull tabs in my pocket. Everybody just knew that I drank a whole 30 case of beer when I held it and put it on my head like a mask, and yelled that I drank
Jesus.
this whole 30.
I drank them all!
Seriously,
Oh
that happened one
my
time.
gosh.
That happened one time. I drank them all, and I put the thing on top of my head and wore it around forever.
Jesus.
I was a shit face.
Fuck this box!
Is that you?
Were you there?
Huh?
Were you there?
Probably not. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Oh my gosh.
I remember I was the DJ and you couldn't move me out of my chair because I would always play the music, and when somebody would sit in
You
my chair,
fucking suck.
You were
at
sitting
playing.
like that, except that chair went from normal to fucking like this high off the ground.
yeah,
Like a foot off the ground. It was one of them weird like C-shaped bars, but like we were so fat.
it's this chair.
Yeah, it's that chair.
Oh.
Yeah,
But like when he'd lean back, he'd be like,
That bitch gonna
way
snap.
back there.
yeah, it was
Way the fuck
back
back
there.
And somebody sat there, like if you went to go pee and somebody sat there changing music, you'd be like, "What the fuck?" You get really mad. It was funny.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
Still hasn't changed.
my roommate, our roommate
Cody
walked
doesn't
by.
control the
Our
remote.
roommate walked by and hit me in the arm, and I was leaned back like that. And I've seen a video of it. Hit me in the arm, and
Your
I go,
pre-tattoo arms.
yeah, and I go, I just dropped my balls. Somebody help me pick up my balls. Seriously, it was the weirdest thing ever. It was so weird.
You said that?
Yeah, he hit me. He just walked by and hit me in the arm, and I was leaned back like that, and I was so just wasted and out
So
of it.
dumb.
And I was like, I just dropped my balls. Somebody help me pick up my balls. Like I dropped my nuts. It was weird.
I'm like,
What?
fuck.
Seriously, that's what I was saying.
I don't think that's what you were talking about.
I didn't have any balls. I mean, I didn't have.
You still ain't got none.
It's not like I was playing with a pair of bowling balls or nothing. It was just, Seriously, that's what he
I
said.
think my favorite drunk story I've heard is like when you guys went to the casino and they thought you were gonna knock over a whole row of fucking slot machines.
Could have.
That's the
And
best
trying to
fucking
get you in the fucking truck.
I don't know if we've ever told that story on here.
I think we have.
Have we?
I think we have. It was shit. That was 2 years ago. That was years ago. It was probably.
It wasn't 2 years ago.
No, that was not 2 years ago.
That was like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Well, it was probably. I mean, we've been podcasting for like 2.5 years, so it's one
I
of
don't
those things
remember
like.
it on any of the episodes.
It was one of those things like we might have mentioned it. I don't know. Not one of my best days.
It was fucking hilarious. Not necessarily just the story itself, but when Jace tells it.
Yeah.
Just
That was back
animation.
when. That was back when I could recover a lot faster. Like I still feel like crap. I didn't even drink that much last night.
I did.
Another one was when we went to Purdue. That one was fucking great. Because Cody got smashed and, like, the cops showed up at this party. And, like, we were trying to leave because some dude almost got thrown over a balcony. And that whole night was fucking weird. But it was fun. Like, we went to a double keg party. It was for, like, a Ducks Unlimited banquet, which Ducks Unlimited is like a hunting... They preserve wildlife for like
The Duck Hunting Foundation.
for the Duck Hunting Foundation or whatever.
Go Ducks.
Anyway,
Conservation of wildlife.
it was like a cornhole tournament and they had 2 kegs there. We went from there to a friend's house and then we went to a party where they had another keg.
Halloween party. So
Halloween party.
Literally the weekend of Halloween.
But we didn't dress up and everybody else dressed up.
What?
And like our friend that we went with said he was going to be a frat guy, so he just wear a fucking polo and
he wore a polo and a hat.
Yeah.
He wore a polo and a hat.
And we just showed up, you know, because we didn't have anything to wear because we weren't there for a fucking Halloween party. We showed up to this apartment where this party was, and we fucking get there, and it's crowded as shit. There's so many people. And fucking one dude was wearing some weird, like, I don't know, rave hat. And he took Molly. You could tell he took Molly because he didn't stop fucking dancing the whole entire time over there.
Shit.
He was just like fucking jamming the whole time. And he was the only one. And we fucking whooped everybody's ass on beer pong.
We won.
To where we had to quit.
We had to quit.
It was like...
You won last night. I think all except for the last one.
Oh, yeah, because I'm fucking awesome.
We had to quit because I'm tired. I was like, I just want to fucking hang out.
I think we played beer pong for like 2 hours.
And then we went outside. All right, on the balcony because it was hot as shit in there. And then I think you kissed a girl that night. And then we...
Turns out it was a man.
It was not a man.
Long-haired dude.
It was not a man.
Oh, I like the eyebrow raise. No, it wasn't a man.
And then we hear a bunch of commotion. And
That's when the dude almost got pushed off the balcony.
yeah, then that's when the dude, like, they did...
Like
the
15,
fucking Molly...
Like
the
15 feet in the air.
It was on the second story. The rave Molly dude somehow made somebody mad. He stopped dancing and made somebody mad. And then
Well, that's what happens.
the people who live
You
there...
can't do Molly and stop dancing. It unleashes the demons.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
But
Everybody
anyway,
knows that.
the people who lived there got fucking mad at him for some ungodly reason. We were outside when it was happening.
He probably grabbed somebody's butt. Who knows?
Probably. And they tried throwing him off the balcony, and then people that lived above were just hanging out outside, and they called the cops. So we're just like, oh shit, we got to get out of here. So me and our friend head down the stairs, and then Cody's coming. I forget what he was doing. I think he was trying to like get the girl's number or something before we left. And
Never.
We come down the
girl
stairs,
again.
but by the time like we walk down the stairs and we're sitting there waiting on Cody, and then this cop comes around this bush, and we're just like, fuck. We're not 21.
We're 20 years old at this point.
We're 20, but how did we get...
No, we're 21.
We were 21, weren't we?
Well, we were worried about getting a public intox because we were trashed.
It was like
and they either would have taken us to jail because we'd be so drunk and we would have to get back home, or they would give us like a PI ticket.
Yeah. But
which is like, I think PI ticket's like $100 or something like that.
I don't even know. But this cop come around the corner and we're just like, shit. And he's like, what are you guys doing? And they're like, oh, we're just leaving. And then Cody comes running down the fucking stairs. He's just like, hey, fuckers, wait for me. And he comes running down the stairs, and I was like, Cody, shut the fuck up. He's like, oh. And he just like straightens up.
Oh, Jesus. Public intoxication is a simple misdemeanor, punishment by a maximum of 30 days in jail and $1,000 fine.
But that's the max.
That's the maximum.
Yeah.
But if they give you a ticket, you could be looking at a solid grand for public intox. You're probably got to be fucking some serious shit up if you get thrown in jail or get $1,000 fine.
Probably.
I mean, I did fall back and.
Let me finish the story.
Sorry.
So Cody sees the cop and he like straightens the fuck up and he's just like, oh, it was like, come on. And it's like, yeah,
I put my red Solo cup behind my back like he didn't, like he didn't see it.
I don't think, I don't know if he saw it or not. And then like we walked past the bush and I think he just threw it in the bush.
Litterer!
But,
I mean, I was young and stupid.
Now we're saving the earth. One cup
and drunk. Yeah,
so,
that's right. I recycle now. I have recycled far more than that one cup that I've thrown away.
So then we go to somebody else's house and we hang out for a minute. We didn't drink or anything, and then
I knocked over the garbage can.
No, Cody, that's later. But anyway,
okay, never mind.
You don't even know.
We went to like 4 houses this night.
We went to 3. And we walked out of that house, and Cody, like, there's 3 steps. 3, that's it. It's not like a fucking staircase. 3 goddamn steps. And Cody takes 1 and then 2 and then fucking falls back into the pole that's holding up, like, their fucking awning or whatever the fuck. And, like, it's a wood pole, so it's sturdy, but he falls into it, but the gutter's also mounted on that pole. Yeah. So he falls back into it and just pinches the gutter shut.
Jesus.
So this is in, like, we went to, like, 3 houses that night, and literally our buddy lived in this complex, but it was one of those, like, because it's by Purdue University in Indiana, which is a big college, so it's one of those things where it's like a bunch of condos and townhomes in this giant suburban area.
It's really nice.
So it's literally like this giant housing complex with all these giant ass condos and apartments and townhomes. So literally, like, they're all connected, and you could walk through grass to the next complex over. But we were literally in suburbia in a town we didn't know.
Yeah.
With a friend that we could lose at any moment.
And we did that for a second.
Because we're all drunk.
But we leave there and then we go to another apartment and it's on like the 4th floor.
No elevator.
No elevator.
Only like stairs.
It's outside to get up. And like we were a lot bigger back then. And
we were fat.
I wasn't even that drunk, and Cody's just smashed.
You were drunk because you quit drinking to be able to like drive and
fucking handle your
ass. Essentially.
But
once you're gone, you're gone.
Handle the baby.
So we go to this other apartment, and we have to walk up 4 flights of stairs, and I'm like 2 flights above Cody, and Cody's just when you're drunk and you're fucking fat, you're just like.
I was
holding yourself up.
I was sweating.
Gosh.
We finally get to
we
the
were
top.
in terrible shape.
We finally get to the top.
Absolutely terrible.
And then Cody's breathing so fucking hard. And then we're just sitting there hanging out. And for some reason, Cody falls and like knocks over the trash can. Well, they made like eggs or something. There was like eggshells and it was fucking nasty. There was like vegetable peels and everything. Cody's just fucking laying on his back. Like, and he's just laying there and he's just like, look, I'm a trash angel.
Oh
and he starts making a fucking snow angel of trash.
But then I pick it up with my bare hands.
Yeah, you pick it up.
I'm pretty sure I didn't wash my hands after that either.
No. And then we were just like, all right, we got to go home. So we start heading back to the car.
I'm a professional.
And I get there first so I can start it and like I can go and pick them up, quicker. Well, I see Cody and he gets there. We're just like, where the fuck? Where's our friend at? And we don't see him. Well, the next thing we see is our friend and another guy carrying this other guy that was at the party, and he was like had a sombrero on and a fucking serape and like a bottle of tequila.
Was it the dude that almost got pushed off the balcony?
No, it was a different guy.
But he was at the party.
He was at the party, but there was like him and like 3 other people, and like it was like, hey, we're giving him a ride back to their apartment.
Well, one of them was a girl that he was in class with too, so he knew. So he knew like her and her friends. So yeah, we're giving it was like the whole back of the truck was filled with people.
Yeah. So we ended up giving him a ride, and Cody thought he lost his phone. He's like, "Where the fuck's my phone?" And I called it, and it was right in front of him, sitting on the fucking dash.
It was.
Yeah,
it was.
And then we end up going. That's the funniest part to me. Anyway, we end up going back, and like they're in West Lafayette, where Purdue's at. Pizza places stay up until like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So
Mad mushroom pizza.
It was great. We ordered a fucking large pizza, and a large cheesy bread or whatever. Cody passed out before he could get any of it.
Yes!
He just fell asleep.
I don't remember. I remember getting back and then falling asleep. And then
He
all
just
I remember is waking up.
He just fell
Oh,
asleep.
pizza.
And then me and our friend ate all the pizza.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there was like 3/4 left of the cheesy bread. And I ended up falling asleep. And
Did you get paid back in coins by the delivery driver?
Fuck, I don't even remember.
I think you got paid back in coins because he didn't have any like bills.
I think it was like $7 in coins or some bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I have a story about that when I delivered pizzas.
But I wake up at like 5 a.m. or something like that, and I hear like rustling. I'm like, what the fuck? And I wake up and Cody's like digging through the fucking pizza boxes, trying to find shit, and he's like, "Did you guys eat all the pizza?" And I was like, "You should have been awake, you asshole."
Yeah.
And then I fall back asleep and I wake up and like all cheesy bread is fucking gone. Cody just fucking ate all of it.
Well, it's like your fucking ass eating all of my hobo pizza last night. Eating
All fucking chitlins, all grains. I want some of chitlins. I want some of pig's feet.
all of my like a whole container of my spaghetti squash bake. I'm supposed to eat this next week for my fucking lunch.
It was one piece of it.
Yeah, there's one piece per container.
But
You
anyway,
fucker.
yeah. For those of you out there who are kind of in the same spot I am.
Don't let Cody and your friends.
No,
if you
you
get
fucking drunk
if
eating.
you're like I'm an eater. If I used to be an eater when I drink. And
No,
it's
you
still
still
an eater.
are.
No, listen
It's
though.
still in there. You'd be like,
Yeah.
"Is
I don't
cheese
really-
good?"
I
Just
don't
eat
really
a
like
block
to
of
get
cheese.
drunk that often now, especially now, because I feel like utter garbage right now, and it's just a waste of it the next day. And I try to be a productive person, so it's one of those things like. I try not to do it, but it does happen, and I'm an eater. I will eat. I will literally. I'll literally eat like 3 times over the course of a night if I'm drunk. I'll gain a solid like couple pounds. It's crazy. So I'm sure probably there's other people out there that are just like, oh yeah, like totally like. But like I said, I don't know what it is about eating so much, and I have a lot of experience with it when I'm drunk. It's just like if you eat so much, just that initial like crash of like carbs and calories or whatever it is just consumed at once, it just fucking you're just dead afterwards.
Because when you drink, your inhibitions when you drink, your inhibitions get lowered, and that fat fucking piece of shit inside of you comes out.
Yeah.
But also it's one of those things like I'm pretty sure that's why we crashed after eating that Chinese in Madison, because we just ate so much.
No, it was bad. It was so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was delicious.
I got sick.
I thought it was delicious.
I
thought you guys said it was good.
Sick. It was good.
It
but
was
I
good,
got fucking
but
sick.
it's one of those things like. But think
You
about it
guys
this
got a
way.
lot. You guys paid like $60.
Yeah, we
It
did
was
pay
good.
$60. It was fucking good. It was
How many
very-
forks did they give you though? That's the thing. They gave you like 6 forks. It was like
We had silverware in the house. I think that's what we used.
wow.
Yeah, we sat there and ate, and you took the golf cart to drive around or some shit like that.
Yeah, I stayed out till like midnight.
I was like, "Hey, we're gonna go take a nap," and I honestly,
You guys
wholeheartedly,
slept all fucking night.
I wholeheartedly was gonna take a nap, and then we woke up hours later, and it was dark, and it was like 9 o'clock, and I was like. And I think you called me, and I was like, I don't think we're coming out, because we just felt like shit afterwards.
Yeah.
And then we woke up the next morning and felt great. I felt great the next morning.
I was thrown up and shit in my pants.
I felt great the next morning. I was just wore the fuck out. It was bad. But it's one of those things like it's carbs and sugars crash from the alcohol. And if you're combining that with rice, we had a whole thing of noodles.
Well, that's like the first time I ever came over and spent the night and actually fucking cooked at the apartment. And I asked you, because you went out with your friends or whatever, and you come back and I was like, hey, you want some spaghetti? No, I don't want that. And you drink a few more beers, and I'm sitting on the couch eating my spaghetti. He turns, looks at me, grabs my fucking bowl, and starts eating it. I'm like, this piece of shit. This fucking piece of shit.
And we had just started dating, too.
Yeah.
Like a month or two in, maybe, something like
Red
that.
flag number 1.
Red flag number 1.
You turn into a fucking dirty fucking
I'm
bear.
A fucking,
Carb eating.
I'm a hungry
dirty
hippo.
fucking trash eating bear.
I'm a hungry hippo.
Actually, he's a trash angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, hungry hippo when I drink is bad.
Be worse than that.
It is bad.
It's
You'd
really
eat fucking
bad.
garbage if we let you.
Yeah,
You'd
probably.
alligator eat like Sousa.
Yeah.
When that ham was in the trash.
Yeah, 100%. Well, you want to take a quick bathroom break?
Yeah.
Hey milkers, the holidays are coming up and we have everything you need at thecumcast.com. It's getting chilly outside and we have hoodies, long sleeve tees, and the newly released Pod Humbug Christmas sweater available now. Go to thecumcast.com and get all your merch. We have so much more to offer. Now let's get back into the episode.
All right, everybody, it's time for news stories.
All right, so the first one I got for you guys today is pubs and bars are trialing a anti-cocaine spray. It's an anti-cocaine spray, so it's called Block It, and basically they've begun trialing an anti-cocaine spray in an attempt to stop the Class A drug being taken on the premises of like bars.
You are ruining people's
clubs.
stashes.
Yeah.
This is not cool.
So the product called Block It, which is supposed to coat a surface,
Bop it.
toilet
Twist it.
seat.
I thought it's blow kit.
Or, oh, it might be Blow Kit.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, Blow Kit. BLOKIT.
Who snorts coke on a toilet seat?
You do in the bathroom because you
Coke
can't. You'll get in trouble if
Do
you
it
do
on the sink, bitch.
Well, you don't want anybody to see you. They'll snitch on you.
That's what bathrooms are for.
So basically,
Fucking and cocaine.
right.
Lock the door.
So basically, they've been spraying this on like the toilet seats, stuff like that, the sink area, and it leaves an invisible film that makes racking up lines a little tricky, basically. So it makes it stick.
It's like Armor All for toilet seats.
Well, it basically makes it stick, and you can't. You basically like ruin your drugs.
No, you just gotta sniff harder.
So apparently the powder will stick
want
to the sprayed surface, which in turn should make it hard to snort. So basically it's like glue once the cocaine hits
Gorilla glue. Yeah.
Gorilla glue?
Yeah.
But it's like a surface, so
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, I mean, just makes you gotta sniff harder. So these people just like, I don't know why people just don't do like the old fashioned bumps on your hand, like fucking Scarface.
Yeah.
the pinky nail.
So if they do
Yeah.
manage to
Coke nail.
manage to snort the cocaine, the drug taker will end up with a disgusting taste that lasts for hours in their mouth. So the spray is currently being trialed in 24 pubs around Darlington in northeast England.
How are they gonna know if it works?
I mean, I feel like this is like, sure, but who the fuck snorts coke off a toilet seat? I've never heard anybody do it.
Cokeheads don't care where they snort it; they just snort it.
I mean, if you're a cokehead and you listen to this show, let us know. I mean, like anonymously, like create a new fake email or whatever, or DM us on Instagram or some bullshit. But like, I've never heard of anybody snorting coke in a toilet seat. I mean, it says Vice Cup or something, no?
Yeah, so some experts have questioned whether it's a waste of time because they can use like car keys, they can use their bank card,
Their nail.
a phone surface. Yeah, they can use literally. You can use literally anything to snort the cocaine off of. Anything
Just
that's
a
like
solid surface.
Yeah, seriously. So Guy Jones, a senior scientist at a drug testing organization called The Loop, asked, "Does anyone really snort off a toilet when
What's up?
when they could just use a smartphone?" He went on to tell Vice in a interview, "Keys are so widely known as a cocaine dosing tool that they have become a slang and unit of measure." So, like, that's what they call it, a key.
I mean, they have coke keys. It's just like a little dip thing.
Oh, okay.
And you just dip it in your little baggie or whatever, and you snort it off a keychain.
So, short of following people into the cubicle, I don't see what the landlords or the owners of the pubs and bars can be expected to do about people consuming such a popular drug. So, let's see.
I feel like this is like a fake ad that you see like on those like the commercials or whatever, like the spice rack and it's on your chest or whatever. It was like, are your cocaine lines too straight?
Basically, I don't think this thing will reduce the use of cocaine in clubs. It's just those first like unlucky few people that are doing them on the toilet seat or the sinks. They're just going to be sitting there. They're going to be sitting there licking a toilet seat. Just because
that's gonna be funny
to get their cocaine off it, and then it's like
it'll be like COVID again. Remember when the people are licking toilet seats?
Well, also it's like, well, let's let the first few be dum-dums and let's see what happens, and then we'll wait, and then because it doesn't work, we'll figure out something else to do.
I feel like people who create these inventions never did coke before, or don't talk to people who do coke, so they're just like, you can just spray it on any surface, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna spray it on the toilet seats because they snort coke off toilet seats. People snorted coke off toilet seats in the 70s and 80s, maybe, but not today. They don't do that.
Do like a real man and snort out of somebody's butt crack.
Anything.
Yeah.
Off of a titty.
Cracking the crack.
An ear hole. Something.
You ain't never...
Glasses.
You ain't never done drugs.
Something.
Unless you snorted crack off of a crack.
You crack that crack. All right. Is that it?
So the problem is none of these initiatives reduce harmful drug use. At best, they displace it. And in reality, they risk distracting from policies that can save lives. So this is probably just a big gimmick.
Go after something else. Coke's not that bad. It's not.
That's a cool article.
It's not. Meth is, heroin, fentanyl. That shit's bad. Coke, it's not that bad.
I mean, it's still bad for you.
Nah.
It's bad for your body.
Well, yeah. But if you're going to take Coke, you know the fucking risk of cocaine.
Yeah.
Okay? If you die of a heart attack from cocaine, you took that fucking chance. That's why if you look like me and you still eat like shit every day, you're going to die of a heart attack. I mean, it's just fart.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Or get diabetes.
Yeah. So, moral of the story is, don't be a gross human and just snort it off of your hand.
Snort Coke out of your fucking hand like everybody else
Grow
does.
the pinky nails.
Grow the pinky nails.
Right. So here's another article I have for you guys. So this is actually a 2-year-old article that I came across earlier this week.
Old articles are the best.
And honestly, this is hilarious, so I wanted to talk about it, and I don't think we've ever talked about it before. So a man is arrested, and he's found with sheets of fake McDonald's coffee stickers, you know, like the peel things.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you
Kinda
heard
like
about
when
this?
they did the Monopoly thing.
Yeah.
And you get the free stuff.
Yeah, so basically it's
Fuck dude.
they mark out, you get the 7th coffee for free, and he's found with fake ones of the peel things.
So he's just getting free cups of coffee?
Yeah. So essentially he's using these to get coffee, but he stamps them himself, so he literally gets free coffee like every day.
That's like that dude that was getting free, what was he getting? Free pizza? You got like $70,000 worth of free pizza or some shit?
Yeah.
Cheated the system. Let him get his free
I
It's a
also
cup of coffee.
I also seen another guy, he just got in trouble because he got $2 million worth of free fajitas. Something like that.
Why are people attacking people that just outsmarted you? You're just fucking pissed off and you're cranky.
So basically, okay, it's like a mild form of stealing, but it's like the most mild form of stealing.
Well, but if you're smart enough to fucking do it and you're just getting a pizza, let them
It's like people it's like people copying lottery tickets back in the day, and now they got smart and like put the ink to where you copy it just turns black or whatever.
Yeah. Let them have their thing. Fix up your shit.
Plus, it's a cup of coffee. It's not like he's fucking having sex with kids out here and shit.
Yeah.
Right. So a man in Bradford, in West Yorkshire, was arrested. Police found he had multiple...
I feel like this is 4 years old. It says 2017.
That's just the image, though.
Where does it say 2017?
On the trademark.
picture.
Oh, that's just the trademark thing.
Oh.
That's just when they created it.
That picture.
This article's from 2019. But, so they found multiple sheets of these fake Macy's coffee stickers stashed in his car. So essentially, the stickers were discovered by officers when the unnamed man was pulled over for drunk driving. So he was pulled over.
Driving?
It's another typo. This is like 2 typos in the past like 3 podcasts.
Lad Bible, step your shit up, sir.
So honestly, he got pulled over for drunk driving, and they're like, you know what? We're just gonna fuck him over. He ain't getting free coffee no more. You're going to jail, bitch. So basically, the male was arrested for drug driving. It says drug driving twice.
Maybe that's the thing there.
Maybe it is.
Maybe. And also dealt with for a fraud offense when multiple sheets of fake. No, I think maybe he was just on drugs.
Okay.
Like marijuana, like weed, like if he was on weed or.
I feel like you don't call it drug driving though. You call it like.
Well, alcohol could also be.
You call it vibing.
Vibing.
Sheesh, boy.
So it may seem inconsequential, but it is illegal to cheat a company like this. Just pay for your coffee.
Yeah, McDonald's.
Yeah.
If it was like fucking Tim Horton, you wouldn't have said shit.
Yeah. So unfortunately, there are no details on how the man came to own the counterfeits, or more importantly, why. Surely, if you're going to go to the effort of fraud, you'd at least get a burger and fries thrown in as well while you're at it.
No, it's the perfect crime. It's just a cup of coffee.
It is. It's just a cup of coffee.
Don't older people get free coffee with their senior discounts?
They call them the Breakfast Club. The people in our hometown, they would meet at breakfast at Arby's,
Still do.
every morning. Yeah, they call them the Breakfast Club. And they would all get a cookie, right? They would all get a free cookie.
Oh, they were getting cookie.
Yeah, they
think they were eating pussy up under the table too.
Ew. They would all get a free cookie after their breakfast, and they would purposely put their cookie after they got it under their tray or like a piece of trash or something, so they could get 2 cookies. Like some mischievous grandma shit.
I remember because we knew people who worked there. They were like, they'd walk by and be like, "Didn't we already give you one?" Be like, "No." And like, so I could get them sneaky old people.
I would just give it to him.
I saw one old man. It took him 10 minutes to walk 30 feet because he had something wrong with him or something. Swear to God, it was like watching a tortoise.
Was he just old?
He was old, but it was like
shit.
watching a tortoise cross the road. I shit you not. It took him probably 4 to 5 minutes to walk 30 feet to his car. And then once he got in his car, he fucking squealed out of there.
That's my mom.
Crazy.
Now that she's got her new lightweight walker.
What the fuck is that? Some shoes?
Huh? No,
Some
like an
shoes?
actual walker.
Oh, she has a walker now?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she needs one. She's disabled.
I feel like that's a gimmick.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Her spine's crumbling from underneath her.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's pinching her spinal cord.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, anyway, she's fast as fuck.
I haven't seen her in like a month. I didn't know she was fucking deteriorating.
You'd see her if you come to Thanksgiving.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna do that.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, so
Her lightweight walker.
Yeah.
so let's move on to the next article.
Space age.
So Oklahoma
It's
State botches their 3rd consecutive execution
Jesus.
in a row. So the state of Oklahoma has botched the 3rd execution in a row after John Marion Grant was killed by lethal injection on Thursday this past
He
week.
technically didn't die.
He didn't?
If they botched it, how did he? What did he fucking come back? What?
It's supposed to be lethal injection and no pain. That's basically what it's supposed to be.
See, I don't know why they just don't shoot him like everybody else does, or nobody else does, but like fucking Korea and shit.
So John Grant, he's been talked about before.
They say you're not supposed to feel pain, but you do.
He ordered a humongous, like a humongous, basically.
Humongous.
That's not what
That's humongous.
Homogenous.
So it's humongous. Humongous last meal before his execution, but it was then delayed because of the appeal regarding one of the drugs that is used in the process, which is called midazolam. Midazolam.
I don't know why they don't just give these people fentanyl. Seems easy because fentanyl just fucking stops your heart like that.
But you literally don't. But you don't die in peace.
Fentanyl? Yeah, you do.
No, you fucking don't.
Yes,
you sit there tweak out on the ground.
Would you rather get shot up with a gallon of shit than fucking one little shot of fentanyl?
Well, it's not a gallon. That's the food he ordered. Or if you're reading it off
What?
that.
No.
Oh. It's technically not a gallon. So I just looked up the humongous last meal.
A half-gallon Neapolitan ice
cream. So I was just looking up this humongous last meal that he had. The food included a half gallon of Neapolitan ice cream, multiple burgers, chips, and cookies.
Why not?
So he was sentenced to be executed by lethal injection for murdering
Carter.
I'm trying to find. Oh, right here. Gay Carter in 1998.
Who?
Her name is Gay Carter.
Oh, okay.
Back in 1998, and he decided to ask the state for.
Is that a family name?
Carter probably is.
But not the gay part.
Yeah.
It's just a funny name. Not laughing at the. I mean, guy's weird. Guy, but like gay. Okay. I wonder if it's short for something though.
Gaylord.
Gaylord Carter.
So some experts.
Gail, maybe?
God, what the fuck is going on with this podcast?
Gay, like Gayle.
Ellie.
Jesus.
I guess.
Gail?
Gail.
So some experts say that the drug is not a strong enough sedative and is therefore inhumane when it's used for lethal injections. Of course, as ever, there's a wider debate about whether any form of capital punishment can be considered humane. So the 60-year-old Grant was jailed and sentenced to death for 1998 of the murder of Gay Carter, who was an employee of the Oklahoma prison that Grant was incarcerated in for robbery. He stabbed her 16 times, and she later died of internal bleeding. So, according to the reporter, Sean Murphy, Associated Press, who witnessed the execution, Grant immediately convulsed when injected, then convulsed at least 2 dozen times more before vomiting all over himself and basically passing away. So Murphy also repeated that Grant continued to breathe for several minutes while he continued to convulse, then vomited again before the team conducted the execution, performed a conscientious check at so he was declared dead at like 4:15 p.m. But the second round of drugs a minute later. He stopped breathing at 4:17 before he was eventually declared dead, and the execution therefore recorded complete by the Department of Corrections.
That's the thing, they don't kill enough people to fucking get it right. Why don't you fucking get it right? Just do something that just fucking instantaneous. There's shit that'll stop your fucking heart with no pain at all. And I don't know why but like there's like 5 different shit that they fucking it's a sedative.
It's 3. I think it's 3.
It used to be like 5, but it was like a bunch of liquid that they would shoot in your body, and you would just slowly fade away.
They did the electric chair for a while, and they quit that because you're being electrocuted.
Well, I mean, sure, it's painful.
But
for a second.
I mean, the state of Oklahoma has 44 more tries to get it right, because that's how many more inmates are awaiting execution in Oklahoma.
I mean, there was that one story we covered. He was like a terrorist. I think he was in Vietnam, or he was in some Asian country, and they just tied him to a pole and fucking firing squad.
Yeah.
And then there was another one where they shot the dude like behind the fucking right ear or whatever, and it like
Andre Chikatilo, the serial killer.
Yeah, Russia.
Now this was back in the 80s, dude, and Russia don't give a fuck.
I think Russia still does that.
Yeah, Russia
they still put a bullet behind your right ear.
They literally sentenced him to death. And they didn't want him to live anymore, so they just capped his ass right outside the courthouse after the trial that he was sentenced to death.
Yeah. Death
penalty. They just shot him in the freaking back of the head. He didn't spend any time.
But did they get it right the first time?
Oh, yeah, he didn't come back.
I mean, but in Russia, like they shot him once and they're just like, all right, he's dead. And then they throw him in a hole. He could be alive or not. But
but seriously, it's just like, oh, we sentenced you to death. All right, boom, done. We ain't taking our time on this one. We ain't going through
tax dollars,
parole boards or anything like that, because it costs like I think it costs.
When did they say he killed that lady?
1998.
Yeah, so he's just been chilling in prison for what?
23 years.
23 years? Waiting to get fucking killed? Why wait that long?
Right.
Why feed him that long?
And I want to say it is like, so a life term expects to cost $1 million for an inmate, but it expected a death penalty sentence to cost twice as much at $2 million. So per day, it's projected $391.18 for one prisoner.
I feel like that's a lot, though.
Well, what is it, like 61 grand
61,000 per year.
That guy's been living on what is it, his life sentence or what? Or not life sentence, his death penalty.
His death row.
Yeah, for 23 years. So like 61K times 23 fucking years.
Well, if you think about it this way, it costs that much.
That's an average.
But that's factored in. But that's factored in employees. That's factored in food, housing,
medical
amenities,
attention.
And the reason why it costs $2 million for death row inmates is because they get all the good shit. They get TV, they get this, they get that, because they're gonna die. A lot of inmates,
you shouldn't get shit like that. You're gonna die.
I watched a prison documentary, and they want death row because you get so much better shit, and you're gonna spend your whole life in prison anyway. It doesn't matter. You're gonna die regardless. If they know that they're gonna die in prison and they don't want to get out, they're gonna get death row and commit a murder in jail and be sentenced to death row because the amenities are so much better, and you're still gonna be there the same fucking time. If you got 30 years left to live, you're just going to spend 30 years in way better living conditions by yourself. Death row inmates don't get in regular population. They're by themselves. Do whatever the fuck they want. Have a TV.
Like celebs.
They literally just chill. They're the ones that have TikTok and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, now the boy's in hell, so.
Yep. So, the last article I have, and then we'll close this episode out. So a teacher was arrested after pot edibles were found in her student reward box. So these were called Stony
I
Patch.
feel like she got
These were
mixed
called
up.
Stony Patch Kids.
And they have fucking one-eyed fucking
Yeah.
Sour Patch Kids.
So a South Carolina teacher has been arrested for allegedly having marijuana edibles in a box full of sweets used to reward students. Victoria.
If you have an edible called Stony Patch, don't buy
Yeah.
Sour Patch Kids to give to kids because you can mix them up. Give them fucking mints. Shitty candy.
So
Butterscotch
Victoria Wise of Lexington County turned herself into police after a warrant was issued for her arrest. The 27-year-old teacher has been charged with possession of a Schedule 1 drug after Lexington County received word last month that a student of Rocky Creek Elementary School in South Carolina reportedly picked a bag of edibles out of the box. So it was like an individual bag, like the Sour Patch Kids are individual.
Yeah, you don't need that, like a whole full ass
So
bag.
officers executed
Do you imagine the fucking Sam's Club bag of fucking Sour Patch Kids?
So
These kids are all high. They're climbing on the fucking ceiling.
Here's
and
the
shit.
thing. That's just cross-contamination. If you buy a bag of fucking Sour Patch Kids for your class to bring in and they're all loose pouches, you don't put your edibles at the same fucking color, the same exact design, on the same fucking table as your shit that you're giving to the kids. That's just fucking cross-contamination 101. You're just asking to fuck up by accident.
Maybe
You know what
she
I
did
mean?
it on purpose. She was
Maybe.
like, I'm going to watch fucking old Bradley fucking pass the fuck out.
Yeah. So officers executed a search warrant
These kids are too rambunctious.
of Wise's house the following day and found a pack of edibles similar to those that said to have picked up by the student in the classroom, according to the Lexington County Sheriff Jay Kuhn. Though edibles are legal in other states, they are still illegal in South Carolina. During an interview with the teacher, detectives said she took the pack of edibles from the student and told him to pick something else from the reward box. It's unclear whether the student had any idea what the edibles were, but they appeared to have an affinity for them as they went back to the box and happened to grab another pack of edibles. There are multiple.
You stupid.
So according to the sheriff, he confirmed that no student ate any of the products and explained the cannabis-based food products came in many forms, but the items in this case were candy. He continued, they're often packaged in wrappers and bags with logos and colors that look similar to traditional candy brands. So, prior to the incident, she actually had purchased a bag of mixed candy from the good old Dollar General store to give to her students. So one student picked up a Dum Dum sucker, those little tiny suckers. When given the chance to choose something, though, another picked up a bag of Stony Patch Kids gummies, likely confused them with Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, because they look exactly the fucking same.
So she's no longer actually employed with the Lexington School District.
She'll never be able to teach again.
Yeah. So it is unacceptable for a staff member to potentially threaten the well-being of a child. We will continue to work to ensure all of our children have a safe environment to learn and grow. And this is the superintendent speaking. Rocky Creek Elementary has a sterling reputation which will not be tarnished by the actions of one person.
The kids will be fine.
Yeah, he'd be fine. Imagine if he ate like the whole fucking bag though.
God.
So she's currently out on bond.
He would have fucking died.
But here's the thing. This lady, for one, her career is just gone now. Like, she doesn't have a teaching career anymore.
27.
Yeah.
She's younger than
She doesn't
us
have,
anyway.
She doesn't have a teaching career, one. Two, if she wanted to teach for a long time and get tenure, she's never going to have tenure for all that hard work. And teaching degrees are not something that takes a little period of time. It takes a long period of time to get a teaching degree.
Yeah.
So, one, you fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. She fucked up, and she's got to pay the price for it.
Now you're going to be flipping birds.
Next time you'll realize that you buy the shitty candy for the kids.
Yeah.
You'll get them Sour Patch Kids. Who the fuck does that?
Yeah. Fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I would never get my students.
Don't mix up your shit.
Yeah.
Keep it over here.
Yeah.
And keep it over here.
Right.
2 separate piles. One, I don't even know why it's on one table. Like, why is it just chilling
Don't
on the
even
table?
bring the dollar store candy in. Leave it in your car. You're going to
Keep
bring
it in a
to work.
bag. Keep
Yeah,
it, like,
exactly.
keep it in a box. Keep it in something. And then, like, have your other candy over here. Like, how did he's like, he grabbed one, she's like, no, give me that back, you little fucker.
I wonder
he
what
went and grabbed another one.
Why wouldn't you be like, okay, hold on, and dig through all the candy and take your shit?
What are the circumstances?
Like, hold on, bitches, and then
so what are the circumstances that she buys this big ass bag of Sour Patch Kids that come in individually wrapped bags? What are the circumstances that she takes them out of this big ass bag before she brings them into class and mishapenly puts multiple packages?
You know what?
Stony
I feel like she went to a party and brought the wrong bucket to the wrong party. She wanted to party with adults, but like it was like a weed party, and like if you grab like weed treats, cool. If you don't, then you're not gonna get high. But then she like on Bob's Burgers when the tax guy he gets the wrong oatmeal cookies.
Oh shit!
And then they're like, "Hey, we weren't supposed to eat these." And she's like, Linda's like, "I ate 4," and then she doesn't know if she's peeing or not. So that kind of situation.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got for you guys. So poor Miss Wise.
Poor. She fucking no.
She's stupid.
It's her own fault.
Yeah, it does happen like that, and it sucks. But
don't get high.
We don't look back here at the Cummcast. We look forward.
You know she was stoned though when she was fucking pouring all this candy in this bag.
No, she was like, bro, you can't have those. Now let's learn. Give those back to me.
I'd probably have to be high as fuck to tolerate 30 small children too, though.
Yeah, I mean, I remember being in elementary school one time and somebody wiped shit on the wall of the bathroom. And
that was on the toilet seat.
No, that was on the wall, bro.
No,
it still happens at fucking work.
Ew.
Yeah. That's fucking gross.
It's gross.
I mean, we're going back to our freaking Neanderthal roots. We're just drawing cave paintings on the inside of the stall.
Yeah, but let's use mud, not human shit.
It's the same thing.
Use blood.
It's brown, ain't it? It's brown. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. But last thing before we go, I have a new book of the month for November. This book is called How Y'all Doing? Misadventures and Mischiefs.
How y'all doing?
Misadventures and Mischief from a Life Well Lived by Leslie Jordan. So this book is extremely entertaining. If you don't know who Leslie Jordan is,
don't be afraid because I didn't know who he was either.
He's an award-winning actor, Emmy award-winning actor. He became really popular on Instagram for his Instagram stories, and his intro would be "How y'all doing?" And it's one of our mom's favorite celebrities. She loves the videos, cracks them up. So I seen this book came out recently, and we went ahead and purchased it for audiobook, and it's a hilarious listen.
It's wonderful.
It's a hilarious listen, just like all the other like celebrity audiobooks we've been listening to lately. They're just it's great. It's great to see how people have lived, especially like older people, what they've gone through, what they've done in their life, and all the entertainment and mishaps along the way. It's a really good book, a really good listen. I highly recommend it. Whether you want to read it on hardcover or you want to get it on audiobook, I mean, it's an amazing read. So go get How Y'all Doing by Leslie Jordan. You definitely won't regret it. And that is the book for the month of November, everybody. So that's all we have for you guys. Let's close this thing out.
All right, everybody, that is the episode. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for downloading. Of course, we love the fuck out of you. We could not do this show without you. Go check out the merch store. Get some shit. It's cold. We got fucking sweaters and shit, long sleeve t-shirts.
Sweaters and shit.
Everything you need.
We also have stickers and shit.
We got a Christmas sweater on there now. So go get something. It would really help us out and just show love to the show.
But anyway, we hope you enjoyed this podcast. Hopefully it didn't suck. Hopefully it was funny enough. Love the fuck out of you guys. We'll see you all next week. Have a great week. The start of November. And remember, when life gets hard and life gets you down, and you are a
big hungry trash bear.
You go to a botched execution, and you're scarred for life. You just got to buckle down and milk that pig and just tell that anxiety to fuck off. Now let's get out of here. Peace.